Hello everybody, on this video I want to talk to you about how you can organise your work successfully. With last night's announcement, it seems fairly clear that this situation is going to go on for some time, so it's really important you get the systems in place now. The longer this goes on for, the more important organisation will become because the amount of work will build up. So how I'd like people to be working in the biology department is the default option, unless your teacher says you should do otherwise, is you can have a choice. You can either make your notes digitally, so on a computer in documents, or on paper. Any resources that are shared on your Google Classroom, as the stream gets a lot busier throughout this time, it's going to be really important that you do something to make sure you've got a copy of it. So these should all be saved somewhere on your own drive so that you've got access to them without having to search through reams and reams of information. If you have work sets with assignments on Google Classroom, that will need to be done digitally, otherwise you'll have no means of handing it back into your teacher to get feedback on it. Okay, so to set up a system, the first thing that I'd like you to do is use your Google Drive rather than desktop or memory stick. That's so that everything there is compatible with everything shared on Google Classroom. It also keeps your files safe for automatic saving, and it keeps everything in one place so you don't get it lost between different locations. To do this, what I'd like you to do is set up a folder on the top level of your drive that can contain all the work you have during this period of school shutdown. Once you've done that, create a folder for each subject within your COVID shutdown folder. So I've just set up one as an example for biology. What you can do next is create a folder for each week. That'll allow you to compartmentalise your work so everything isn't in together and you can find what you need to. It's a really good system if you put a number before each of your folder names, because that will make sure that it keeps them in the right order and it doesn't automatically jumble them up in alphabetical order every time you sort it. And finally, in your weekly folder, make a copy of all your classroom resources and add any work of your own, so any notes, any answers to questions, any assignments. Keep them all in the same place so you're organised and you can then share them with your teacher if you need to. Okay, once you've got that system, make sure you stick to it. Sticking to the system is going to be the best thing for your sanity and also for keeping everything organised so you don't fall behind with your work. Thank you very much for listening and stay safe.